If you're a football fan, you know there are rules for celebrating after a touchdown. Basically, the refs don't want to see it. They don't want to see you dance, they don't want to see you gesture about all the money you're making, and they don't want to see you fall to the ground on purpose. They'll let you spike the ball, but that's about it. Go to the end zone, give your teammates a high five, go to the sidelines, and get on with the game. If the refs see you celebrating, no matter how they define it, it's a 15-yard penalty on the next play. This is a controversial rule because there's really no clear definition about what constitutes an excessive celebration. And there have been a few stories over the past year or so where Christians score a touchdown, they give a big shout out to God, and they get penalized for it. Or at least that's their version of the story. More recently, there was a high school football game in New York where this happened. The quarterback basically ran the length of the field and scored a touchdown. And as he got into the end zone, he pointed to the sky, and the refs saw it, threw the yellow flag, and basically called him out on it. The 15-yard penalty that was assessed actually hurt that quarterback's team, and they ended up losing the game by 2 points, so it was a significant play. So the quarterback is now going in the media and saying this was a form of Christian persecution. Here's the thing, though. The refs are not penalizing anybody for their faith. When you score a touchdown and you make a gesture, whether it's to God or your teammates or the fans, the refs don't have the luxury of waiting to figure out what the context is. They have to act immediately. So when you do this as you go into the end zone, yeah, you might get penalized for it. Here's a thought, though. If you want to thank God after you score a touchdown, you don't need to do this to him. I'm pretty sure God knows what God did. If you really want to thank God, you could do it in your head and it won't make one bit of difference. The only reason you point to the sky or pray on the ground is to make a public showing of it, as if to tell the crowd, look at how pious I am. I mean, it's really egotistical when you think about it. I mean, it's not like God parted the defense like Moses parted the Red Sea. It's not like most of the people on the other team don't believe the exact same thing you do. And if you really want to thank God for helping you in a football game, at least have the decency to blame God when you lose. Because the ironic thing in this particular high school game is that the quarterback who thanked God for his touchdown is also the quarterback whose team lost the game. Like every other instance of American Christians claiming to be persecuted, this story is not worth taking seriously. The referees aren't trying to suppress your religious freedom. You are just a cocky football player who thinks the rules shouldn't apply to you. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. What do you want to see a video about? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll be sure to check it out. And don't forget to subscribe.